Welcome. Allow me to recommend the Blackbriar Mead. She's an absolute pleasure to work for. In fact, I almost feel guilty except... Why, just this last week, I was commenting to my fellow meadery workers just how lucky we are to be working for such a charitable family. That is the truth, my friend. Maven is a saint. Okay, look. If I'm caught saying anything bad about the meadery or the I'm the 4th person to work the tasting counter in the last year. The last 3 are at the bottom of Lake Honre. Just take my advice, and just get out of Riften as soon as you can. Lady Maven's been developing this secret recipe for Blackbriar. She uses a very secret blend of spices, fresh honey. Even when you get to the last sip in your flagon, it'll taste just as good as the first. Damn it. Sorry. Look, just don't say anything to Maven, will you? I've spent weeks trying to get that right, and if she sees how stupid I am, she'll get rid of... Yeah, fired. Sure, that's what I meant.
This place is pretty nasty.
Come back and see us again.
I'm quite busy. Need something, or can I get back to work? Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later. I can get back to work.
Ah! I feel guilty. I'll get one the legit way.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. Currently in more.
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead? Remember,
so what if I have a problem? I know how to deal with it.
That whole business is just sketchy at best. Oh gosh dang it. How do I know where my breath is? Oh, I'm still wearing that anyway. So didn't that guy say there were dead bodies in here? Or was he just... He didn't mean literally, or... Seriously, this game needs fishing so bad, it's not even funny. Like, I just want to sit right here and fish. This is a perfect hole for fishing. Oh my gosh, I need to go fishing. The frick was that, you little frick? Yeah, now what? Huh?
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. I just don't know it yet.
Who in the name of Azura are you? A few days ago, some thieves from Riften broke in here and stole it. Can you imagine? Took the old... If you have the guts to head into the Ratway and get my bow back, I'll... Thanks. It'll be nice to have it back. Means a lot to me. I bumped into them when I was coming back to my farm after buying supplies. I know those lowlifes took it with them back to the Ratway. They left it... It was a family heirloom. I can't even put a price on how much that thing means to me. Are you kidding me? We're all alone out here except for a few guards who couldn't get... We make easy pickings for thieves looking to steal everything we... Not only did they take my bow, but they took all of our coin as well. Nothing's sacred.
And how are you gonna pay me for reward?
What is it?
Somewhere under Riften. Shouldn't be too tough to find.
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves' Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs, vermin, creeping around the Ratway.
Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you... I'm not afraid of anything out here. Not me. I'm no weakling. In fact, I bet I got the strongest arms in all of... Oh, so... Tell you what, how about a friendly wager, just between us? I bet you my entire purse of sept... You match the bet, and we fight until one of us gives... I don't blame you. Well, offer still stands. I'm not...
No!
I'm not... Oh...
Frick!
You match the bet, and we fight until one of us gives in. I don't blame... Well, offer still stands if you ever want to have a go. Been stuck with the name for years. I've been riding horses since I was a lad. Nothing I liked more. And one day, I was drunker than I've ever been and mounted a poor colt. Broke his back in two. Haven't ridden since. Until next time.
Woohoo!
Let's do
Oh my gosh! It was...
Got horses that need shoeing. Not me. Oh. You match the bet. All right, remember. Here we go. Come on, let's see what you're made of. Time to finish this. This what you want? You won't get away from me. I don't believe it. I guess you were right. Not at all. It's good to be put in your place once in a while. Not at all. It's good to be put in your place once in a while. You've been a good friend to me. That means something. Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you found the right place.
I've been a good friend to him, huh? Alright.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
Seriously?
for the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? Don't want in, huh? Fine. Hold there. Before I let you into Rift, for the privilege of entering the city. All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
Best defense is a good defense, am I right?
The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
This sounds like a lovely town and everything. Just been on the outskirts and I'm already loving it.
I had another run-in with the Thieves Guild.
Be careful, Mio. The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time. I've never seen Miol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
You're a stranger here too, huh? I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was... You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But, you see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son, spoiled brat and heir to her empire. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder. To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and... What do you think?
I think your frickin' accent's really getting annoying.
That's a shame. Too many... It's going to take more than just myself and Eren to help this city. It has to want to help itself first. It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problem. Corruption, lies and deceit. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think it was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here, when my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed. Safe travels.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back. So, me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Only way you could have found one of those is by stealing it. Guess you'll fit. So what do you want to know? Do I look like a merchant to you? You're gonna have to take that up with Vex in the Thieves Guild. Get in good with them and you'll find her. You kidding? My brother Dirge... I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you. The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named Aventus Aretino in Windhelm has been attempting to contact the Dark Brother. He used to live here in Riften at the orphanage, on the other side of town, but I think he ran away. Can't say I blame him. Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood, and just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better. Hey, you, get over here. I want to talk to you. Be seeing you around.
You're a confusing guy. Sheesh.
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Barb. The bunkhouse isn't for you. There's a college in Winterhold that teaches magic. The Jarl's Court wizard was taught there. That one's full of secrets. Of course not. You expect me to take care... My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the... She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits, and she was dropped in my lap.
Got me a nice mod last night. Guess what it does? Infinite death cam. Look at him just lay there. Forever, forever. I can just watch it forever.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem. I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face. I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
What do you want? I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harness. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even... Now, Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, yes. Hofgrir took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes...
Is that really as loud as this game goes?
All sorts of nasty.
Quiet. Maybe because my fan's blaring at full blast because it's like 400 degrees in here.
Can I help you?
Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore. I'd appreciate it if you'd keep your hands to yourself.
I was just looking!
Work? I suppose you can call it that. I call it slavery. Ever since my parents died and Helga took me in, it's been a nightmare. How was I to know she was... So now I'm stuck living here, while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things.
Sorry, Titus.
It's not just the work, it's everything about her. She's disgusting. I think she takes her worship of Dibella a bit too seriously. Do you know she slept with 3 different men in the last month alone? What kind of woman would do such a thing? Just for once, I'd like to see her squirm. to rub her nose in it. Actually, there is. But I don't think I could get away with doing it. She'd kill me if she found out. You see, I happen to know, after she makes love, she gives her partner a token of her affection, called a Mark of Dibella. If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so embarrassed. Well, I don't know what she'd do. Oh, this is going to be great! You need to get the marks of Dibella from Boli, Hofgrir, and Indaren. Not sure how you're going to do that. Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out.
What a hope.
Much better now, thanks to you.
Trees. They're beautiful here.
Or yours.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough.
You're worrying me.
If you're looking for a bed, this is the wrong place.
I like how she was saying that right beside Helga. Did you overhear that, or are you just deaf?
Look, if you're in some sort of trouble...
This heap of matchsticks is what everyone calls Helga's bunkhouse. No, the bunkhouse is for the working man, not some sort of luxury inn. Of course not. My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her... She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap.
Hey, Svana. I hear you like dark hours. Perhaps I can show you what a...
Be careful.
You're an animal, Typhus. Keep away from me.
Ah, so my reputation as a lover precedes me. Care to reconsider?
You're disgusting. Don't you even think of laying a finger on me, or I'll cut off something you can't live without. Aunt Helga, why you demean yourself with these people you barely know? They show no real love for you.
It's only a bit of fun. You're a lovely young thing. You should try it sometime.
No, I'm saving myself for someone special. Someone who loves me dearly.
You mean Sibby? You must be joking. All he wants to do is bed you and be done with it. You may as well get it over with and let him.
You're wrong. Sibby and I are in love, and you're just jealous.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough.
If you're looking for a bed, this is the wrong place.
Any luck getting the marks from those men? Try and get those marks without violence, please. I don't want to be responsible for their deaths. Or yours.
Hey, Greenskin, close your mouth. Some of us are trying to eat over here.
There's no need to be rude, Grelka. If you don't care for Argonians, then perhaps you should take residence somewhere else.
Or perhaps you should crawl back into whatever swamp you came from, lizard man.
You're not going to goad me into a fight, so I'll get kicked out, Grelka. Eat your food and leave me in peace.
Wujita, you're worrying me. You look so... well, so sad.
Don't worry about it, Svana. It's my problem. No need for you to get involved.
Look, if you're in some sort of trouble, I could talk to Helga.
If you're ever in the market,
please.
I deal in specialty goods for Morrowind at one of the stands.
I'm feeling much better now, thanks to you. If it wasn't for Skooma, I'd already be on my... all my gold. Completely. Although I suppose a little mead now and then would be harmless.
Sorry
You've been
about
kind.
this.
I thank
Keeping
you.
this place clean is quite a chore.
There's a lot of audio, a lot of dialogue in this area. NPC interaction. What the? Why do you pick things up when I'm not looking at them?
Everything all right? Watch the skies, traveler.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. Oh, he spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself. Don't even think about it. All the crime and corruption in Riften is really getting to him. And now that we hear rumors about the dragons, he's been very depressed. Bercy's afraid that someone's making a move to take the pawn prawn from us. I think he's being paranoid. We both own the pawn prawn together, but he single-handedly kept the place running despite all our problems. I just need something.
Are you gonna sell or crap or anything?
Huh?
This is a shop, right? Wait a minute, I've been in here.
Welcome. Allow me to recommend the Blackbriar Mead, the purest brew in all...
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. What can I do for you? Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Grand Soul Gem. You have a Grand Soul Gem? Really? You have a freaking Grand Soul Gem. That is the first one I've seen in this game, and some pawn shop has it. One point early.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
I really did not say that. I said that.
Catchy, isn't it? In my youth, I was a fisherman. I had a beautiful ship named the Brawny Prawn. But the years have a way of creeping up on you. I ended up selling that ship to open this place. Seemed only fitting to name it after her. Well, changed it a bit, I suppose. If I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was a big mistake. The question is, what isn't wrong with Riften? This city is corrupt, rotten to the core. No one cares about anything except themselves, and how much coin they can make off the misery of others. Authorities, have you been listening to what I said? The only way to get things done in this city is to keep your head down and pay off the right people.
Wilhelm. That was...
Fall Forest makes me miss my childhood.
Oh,
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason. What in the name of oblivion do you want? Of course, nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the Thieves Guild. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation. Out of my way.
That sounds... No! Where have you come from? Someone's being attacked! I'm staying out of this.
That takes care of that.
The barbarian just throws their trash on the ground.
I died.